get my strap caught, my lead caught there. Welcome back. I've got another Fret King. This time, this is the King Country Squire Modern Classic. Now, I'm just going to dive straight in, really. You heard me play some stuff there on clean settings. It's a single pickup guitar. Obvious kind of stylings here. Let's talk about the wood, and then I'm going to move on to the electronics and the switching, because that's where stuff gets really interesting. The Fret King. The body is made of it's a two-piece alder body. So even though it's a kind of the traditional shape you'd associate with this kind of style of guitar, doesn't have cutaways. This has got the belly cut here. It's got this nice rounded kind of neck joint, so the access to the upper frets is really handy. Really easy rather. It's got a carve across the top here, so it's very comfortable to play. It's not too heavy. The neck is hard rock maple, so it's hard rock maple neck and fingerboard, obviously. Medium jumbo frets, I believe. Wilkinson tuners, as is standard across the whole Fret King range. 25.5-inch scale length, as you'd expect. Wilkinson hardware down here too. This bridge, which I've spoken about before on one of the other Country Squire models I've done a video on. I love this bridge. It's great. It's got the pre-intonated brass saddles. Works really well. Bags of sustain, all that good stuff. Now, it's a single pickup guitar. Yet you can see from the control area, it has a 3-position switch. It's also got this master volume control that operates as a push-push, and you've got this stacked dual concentric. So you can see here, the wide part of this dual concentric pot is your tone control, and the middle part is what you can use to control the varicoil circuit, which we'll come to in a second. It's got a 3-position switch. Now obviously, on a single pickup guitar, it's not switching between pickups. What we're doing is switching between kind of different wiring circuits, basically. I'm going to start in position 2, which is the middle position, okay? I'm going to start there because that is the position where all the controls are engaged in the way that you would expect on a kind of traditional wiring setup. Okay, so we've got a master volume control. Here we've got our master tone control, and then in the middle we've got the varicoil circuit. So I'm just going to play through the sounds on that. So this is the clean sound. There, tone control works nicely. It does what you'd expect a tone control to do. So now I'm going to bring in the varicoil circuit. So it adds in more windings to the pickup, just beefs the sound up a bit and kind of makes it, I think with the varicoil turned off, Fret King say it's closer to kind of a 50 style pickup, and then as you bring the varicoil in, you get it's just hotter basically, so it's more output, more windings, closer to kind of a modern bridge pickup you'd expect. So here it is turned all the way up. There we go. Sounds great. Single pickup style guitar like this, it works really nicely, as you would expect it to do. However, let's look at the other two settings. Okay, so we're going to go to position 1, which is what Fret King call this position nearest the bridge. Now, what we have here is, I kind of think about the 3 positions on this switch as 3 different kind of preset tone controls, right? So we've got the in here, in the first position, which is this one, nearest to the neck, it takes out the kind of any treble circuitry that's in there in the main control, which we won't even worry too much about, and introduces the option of 2 different tone capacitors. So you can, and I'll play you these, they're both a bit warmer than the kind of standard position 2 sound. So here we go, as it kind of comes in. So this is with the master volume push in, it sounds like this. That was with the varicoil turned up. I'll turn it down now. So it does have that kind of warmer sound. There's obviously, you know, a bit of kind of treble roll-off going on there with that capacitor, but it's a usable sound for kind of jazz stuff. Instant kind of warm sound, which is useful. Push in the push-push switch, so it pops out here, you've got a different tone capacitor in there, so it sounds like this. It's letting a lot more high end through. I'm just going to play a chord, switch between those two so you can hear the difference. So this is with it out. So both very usable tones, right? I'm going to switch between position 2 here, so our kind of standard position, and then position 1, but I'm going to change the push-push each time so we get different tone circuits, all right? I'm going to start with the in. So this is position 2. Position 1. Position 2. Position 1, but with the tone out. So with the push-push out, positions 1 and 2 are quite similar. There's just a little bit of a kind of high-end roll-off between the position 1 and the position 2. Subtle, but kind of very usable, particularly with the other capacitor option in there too. So yeah, very useful actually, very useful. I should also mention that in position 1, the master tone control is out of the circuit. Okay, so it's not there at all. It's not doing anything. So that's another useful thing to know. So position 1, position 2. That's the first two. Now let's move on to position 3. Now what position 3 does is it takes out the push-push option only works in position 1. Okay, I should mention that. In position 3, we don't have the push-push option. We also don't have a tone control. It's doing nothing. We do have the vari-coil circuit in each of these positions. So, I hope you're following all this. When you've used it for a bit, it does get easier, but there's quite a lot, considering it's only got one pickup, there's quite a lot of different options to remember how to do it. But the way I found myself using it is basically setting it up as 3 tone presets. Okay, so I would have in position 3 here, because you've got no tone control, that's out the circuit, that's like my kind of bright twang setting. That's great. Position 2, maybe just roll the tone off a little bit there. So that between 2 and 3, and then when you get back to position 1, you've got your kind of warmest setting. one way of doing it. That's the way that I've been using it. And it works nicely that way, I find. It took a bit of tweaking to work out that that was the best way for me to use it. Considering there's only one pickup, you do have a lot of control, and there's a lot of options on here, and that's really nice. So let's hear what it sounds like with a bit of gain. I'm going to start in position 2, which is my kind of default position, I guess. Lovely. Let's go position 1, the warmest. So there, I just switched the push in and out a couple of times then, just to see what it did. It's nice, you know, that kind of warm. Boost. That's cool, isn't it? Number 2, position 2, we've done with. Position 3. A boost off there. Position 2. Three. Oh, sorry, 1. There we have it. Very versatile for a one pickup guitar. You've got lots of there with that kind of. I like the way that it gives a nod to some of the original kind of 50s single pickup guitar circuits with the tone switching and stuff, but updates them. So you've got the option of the different caps in there and all that kind of thing. Yeah. So if you're after a single pickup twang machine with a few extra hidden bits in it, this is a good place to start. As ever, specs, links, all that kind of thing are down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Do you have one of these? If you do, let me know how it is. I'm going to play out on a bit of a rockin' country loop, I think. It's the only thing I can do.